So I did a fun shoot for HBO Max. The legendary Stan Latham of Def Comedy Jam fame. And Donnell Rawlings hosted it. It was a lot of fun. It was comedy in a subway car. So I think that's accurate. I think it's nice to finally show what stand-up comedy, what kind of an addiction it is. Because stand-up comedy will be around no matter what type of nuclear war or asteroid hits us. There'll be three things that survive and evolve. It'll be rats, cockroaches, and stand-up comics performing for rats and roaches. We always find a way. We are the rats and roaches of the entertainment business. You're never going to see Natalie Portman. She's going to be like, what? You notice during the quarantine, there was no actors going like, we gotta continue to perform. Let's put on a play outside in the park and let's do Shakespeare. Come see a free concert. It's Gary Oldman and Natalie Portman doing Death of a Salesman because they just need to act. No, stand-up comics were like, we need to perform. So you don't have to pay me. You don't have to give me any money. I will go to your outdoor backyard space and put on a show for your dog and your grandmother and you. There was comedians on top of rooftops. They were on bridges. They were in fucking subway cars. They were all over the place doing shows in the park. How do you do a show where there's no fucking walls? Where there's no difference between the audience and people living their life? You can't do a fucking show there. You need at least an amphitheater, some sort of partition between you and your event and the rest of the world. Or you're just a homeless person screaming into the night. Comedians, stop it. Why did we do a show in a fucking subway car? Okay? I told them, I was like, this crowd is good, but you're not as good as the F Train was at the 12 o'clock show. And I did the late show last night. It was for 3 dead people, and one of them peed on the floor when I was doing my closer. Why are we on a train? Who's coming up with these fucking ideas? Can't we just leave stand-up in a room, live, maybe on television, fine, on the internet in clips? Why are we putting them? Bo Burnham just did a fucking special with no audience in his living room. Okay? The wheel is circular. You can't make it into a square and then expect your car to move forward. It's a circle. Some things are done. Some things are done. Sometimes there's nothing outside of the box. Okay? Sometimes everyone's going right because there is no left. Okay? Stand-up comedy needs a fucking audience and it needs a partition. It needs some type of fucking partition. Preferably a roof. Preferably a fucking roof. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes there is no thinking out of the box. There was another kid, I can't remember his name, where he did his HBO special, where he did his jokes as a monologue with no audience. And we tried that out. That doesn't work, dude. That's like playing baseball without the other team. Can we stop? So people are talking about Bo Burnham's special. I love Bo Burnham. He's a talented fucking kid who suffers from giantism. And he's very talented. And he plays the keyboard and he fucking makes people happy. But I'm not going to sit down and watch a comedy special that was shot in your living room with no audience. It's not a comedy special. That's called mental fucking illness. If I just turn on my camera and say, welcome to my show, everybody, and it's not even streaming live, I mean, what are we doing? Yanni's eyes are that close because he was already abducted by aliens, cuz. Yannis, please marry me tomorrow afternoon. I need an excuse to get out of work. Okay, I will.